Hello, Ms. Dukes. I received this question from you. You're supposed to complete this truth table. Here, you got three, statements, P, Q, and R, and then they want to make a compound statement out of it. I guess these are ands, and we've got a not there. You need to take care of what's in the parentheses first, okay? So this says we want to find P and R. So I'm going to fill in an answer here, first of all, for what's in the parentheses. Then I'll do not Q here, and then once I have those two, I'll complete it by put with this and. But again, we need to do what's in the parentheses first. And so this is P and R. And so we want to compare the P column with the R column. Now, when you have an and, there's only one way you can get a true statement, and that's if they're both true. And so I look at the P column, I have a true, and I have a true. They're both true here, and so I'll need to put a true there, or T. And if I proceed to the next one here, I have a true and a false. So one, you only have one true, and so this column will be false. And if I go on to the next one here, they're both true this time, and so that'll give me a true over here. And let's see, what we have only one true, and so that'll make this a false. And then I have only one true, so I get another false. Let's see what comes next. I have both false here, so this is going to be a false. I have one false, so this will be false, both false. They both have to be true, like the first case, P and R. That's the only way you'll get true. So the last three here will be false. Okay, let's see now. So that takes care of this, what's in the parentheses. I did P and R by looking over here. Now I need to do not Q, where here's the Q column. Not Q is the opposite of this column. So if I have true here, it'll be false over here. If I have false, it'll be true. So you just change them to the opposite. So I'm going to have a false, another false, a true, another true, false, true, excuse me, it'll be a false, and the last two will be true. So again, these are just the opposite of what you have here. So a false will give me a true, false will true, true will be a false. So you just switch them to the opposite. So that gives me this not Q. I've got what's in the parentheses. Now I want to compare these two together with an and again. The only way I can get true with an and is if they're both true here. So that, I only got one true, I got no trues. So right here I am going to get a true, and that's what you have there. This one would be incorrect. You only got one true, and so this should be a false here. Let's see, they're both false, so that'd be a false. Both false, that's a false. Here you have true, but we got, they both have to be true for that to be the case. That should be a false. And similarly here, this one should be a false. The only way you get true in this column, we only have one, I guess we only have one true. There's only one place where they're both true on each side. Hope this helps.